All right. Perfect. Number 2. Read and imagine, please. Go ahead. Read and think of the scenario.
Andrea's boyfriend.
Okay. Romina, can you read, please?
Okay. Andrea's boyfriend called to cancel their date at the last minute. She told him she didn't want to see him again and then hung up.
Hung up.
Hung up. Should she have done that? Well, what would you have done?
Yes, the first question is, should she have done that?
No.
No.
No, she...
The answer. What is the answer? No.
No, she shouldn't.
No, she shouldn't.
She shouldn't have.
She shouldn't have.
She shouldn't have.
Yeah, okay. Next.
What would
No. Okay. What would you have done?
She...
No. What are you doing? First question or second question?
Second question.
Second.
I should.
I should no, because you didn't do anything.
I would.
I would.
I would. I would have. Call with him.
Call or talk?
Told. With him 1 week ago.
1 week after.
1 week after. 1 week after. After or before?
Okay, let's check it out. Manuel, are you there?
Yes, yes, sir, I'm here.
How are you, mister?
I'm okay.
Very good. Ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Coral. There. Now, what we're going to check real quick is before and after. So right here. Okay, what do you guys think? Before or after?
Before?
It's before?
Yes. because it's in past.
That's incorrect. Before I woke up, I took a shower.
Before I woke up. No, after.
After. Yes.
Yes.
What about the other way? Okay, I'm gonna write it again.
Just a moment.
Now, before or after?
Before.
Before. Take a picture, please, Romina, so you can study later, please. Perfect. Next. Yes. All right. Hello, everybody. I have Manuel, Coral, Maria Fernanda. Hello, guys.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Coral.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, Maria. Mister, I can see your microphone moving, but I can't hear you.
I hear.
There you are. There you are. Perfect.
Okay.
Excellent. Now, let's go for number 3. Joshua's neighbors were making too much noise late one night. He opened the window and yelled at them. Have you done anything like this? Yes, Coral
No.
has. Yes, Coral? Or
No,
no?
teacher. No, me
No?
no. But I
Not you?
heard another
No.
person.
Ah, you know somebody that has done this. Okay. Now, was that the right thing to do? Do you think?
No.
Perfect. What else could he have done?
Maybe he could have called the police.
He could have.
Yes.
Yes. He could have or he should have.
Yes.
He should.
Good.
What?
Should.
He could have. He should have. And he shouldn't have.
Mhm.
Now, the other way, the other thing is with I would have. I'm sorry. I would have, I wouldn't have. All right, can you complete, please?
Teacher,
Yeah,
I have a
yes.
question.
Yes.
When you use could is for an alternative.
Yes.
Alternative is when you can do it or you can do it.
You can, positive.
Mhm.
And in negative is when you can't, in the past.
Okay.
All right. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Yes, or when what?
Bueno, the question is, what is an alternative?
What is an alternative?
Yes.
Wait. There is a word for that. All right. There's something wrong with everything now. Cognates. They're called cognates. I always forget that little phrase. Do you know what that means, Romina?
No,
No?
I don't know. No.
They are
Words
false words.
in English. What, Coral?
They are false friends.
Sometimes they are, but sometimes they're not. Words in English and Spanish that are the same thing.
Okay.
In this case, the word alternate is one of them. They mean the same thing. They are almost written the same way.
But teacher, sometimes, for example, library in Spanish we say librería, but it's not in English the same word because you say biblioteca.
It's not the same. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Maybe let me. Okay. I think I'm gonna make it a little better prepared. For example, alternative. That is written almost the same, and it means the same. They are exactly the same. Now, is it the cognate? Well, it's okay. I'll check it later. Now, let's continue. Again, he could have, he should have, he shouldn't have, I would have, I wouldn't have. Can you complete, please?
I have another sentence with negative form. He shouldn't have yelled at them because it could have been dangerous.
He shouldn't have, or he shouldn't have yelled at them. Yes.
Yes.
What about you, Fernanda?
In negative? Or
No, whatever you have.
only- Okay, so he could have tried to sleep.
What?
He could have tried to sleep.
Maybe he couldn't have.
Well, yeah, because that's why he yelled. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Maybe he could have called the neighbors. I think that like currently, most of the people, they have like a WhatsApp group. Like maybe he could have sent a WhatsApp in that group or something like that.
Okay, thank you. Is that it, guys? No more? Romina,
He would
Coral?
have. He would have.
No, he would have. It's not good in there because he was in that situation and he did do an action.
Okay, he could.
He could, or he should, or he couldn't have, or he shouldn't have.
Okay, he could have talked to the neighbors.
Yes, he could have talked, or he could have.
He could have. Okay, yeah.
Yes. You know what's the most common answer I get with this example? No? The most common answer everybody gives me, he should have joined the party.
Nah.
And I would have joined the party. No?
Maybe it's a good option.
Okay. Next, number 4. Can you read, please, Emmanuel?
Nathan's parents disapprove of one of his friends. So in jail, you are so narrow-minded. What do you think of his reaction? What else could he had said?
Okay, first question. What do you think of his reaction?
The parents are worried about her.
Nathan's.
About her or about his?
Nathan's. Who's Nathan?
Okay, his parents.
Yes.
His parents are worried about her.
About her?
Yes, or about him. Nathan.
Well, read again. Nathan. Who is Nathan?
Oh, yes. It's he. About him.
About him. There you go. But that's not the question. The question is, what do you think of his reaction? Whose reaction? Nathan, the parents, or the friend?
The boy,
What's the boy's name?
Nathan's.
Nathan.
Nathan, sorry.
So what do you think of Nathan's reaction?
I think he could have talked with his parents in other occasion.
Very good. In another moment.
Yeah, in another moment.
Very nice. Yes, Coral, what do you think?
Maybe he could have been angry in that moment.
Yes, he could have been angry, but what? Yes, that's right. What do you think of his reaction? He could have been angry, huh? He could have been upset when his parents
Okay,
told
he
him.
could have asked. Okay, he could have asked why to his parents.
He could have
What
asked
is the
his
reason?
parents. Yes, he could have asked his parents the reason, right? Yes, he could have asked the parents. Very good. Romina, what do you think?
Mm, he could try told with his parents in another moment.
That's right.
And he could have tried to reach an agreement.
Awesome, Romina. That's really good. Thank you. Manuel, can you tell me another one, please? Manuel, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Go ahead.
He could have he could have I don't know what's who could have already taught to your friends about their parents, about his parents.
About mine or his?
His.
His. Can you try it again, please?
I mean, Nathan could have could have already taught to your friends about what was the character of his parents, because his friends, if they may know how the parents are, maybe I don't know, maybe like that. I lost.
Yes, what I want you to do is try the structure. Okay, it's already here in the square. He could have tried to talk with his parents. He should have calmed down. He shouldn't have yelled at them. Yeah.
He
And then
shouldn't.
the other one. Yes.
He shouldn't have gotten and jailed to his parents.
He shouldn't what?
He shouldn't have gotten angry and jailed to his parents.
And yelled
And
yelled at his parents.
At his parents. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, Manuel. Is that better?
Okay.
Can you give me at least one?
Uh,
Don't worry.
I mean, okay.
What I'm saying is that all you have to do is complete the sentences with an opinion, completing what I have for you. He could have calmed down. He should have talked to them. He shouldn't have yelled at them. Yes?
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I would have talked to them. I wouldn't have gotten angry. Yes? Something like that is what you have to do.
Okay.
Yeah, does that make
Okay,
sense?
teacher.
Yes? All right.
Okay.
Hello, Dania, how are you?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. Can you give me one, please?
He could. It's very difficult to pronounce.
He could have.
He could have. Calm down. I was there. He could have had to her parents.
His parents.
His parents. Sorry.
It's all right. Let's go for number 5. Can you read it, Dania, please?
Katie saw someone in a parked car throw little out of the window.
Litter, yes.
She picked it up and threw it right back into the car. Should she have done that? What would you have done?
All right. Now the question is, should she have done that? Guys?
No.
Yes.
No, she
no what?
shouldn't.
No what?
No, she shouldn't have done that.
She shouldn't have done that. Perfect. And next question. What would you have done?
I would have asked to him, don't throw little.
You would have asked him. Okay, somebody else? Romina, Manuel?
Yes. Ask him or ask. Sorry,
No,
you say
not to.
ask,
It's kind of a personal question, no?
Yes, it's a personal. What would you have done? And the answer is, I would have or I wouldn't have.
I wouldn't have thrown it away.
I agree with Kathy.
Okay, perfect. But Kathy is not throwing litter.
I
Kathy
know.
saw someone throw litter.
So she picked it up and threw it right back into the car.
Yes. Is that what you meant, Dania? You wouldn't have done that?
No.
There you go. That's what you meant. Perfect. So, anybody else? Fernanda, are you having trouble with your internet?
No, I'm okay. I'm just thinking that how to say, like, it's okay to say knock the klaxon.
It's okay to say what?
Knock the klaxon or.
Honk your horn.
Okay, so maybe I would have hung my what?
My horn.
My horn. Like
Honk
in a
my horn.
Mexican sign. Something like that. Yeah.
I wonder what sign that is. All right, next. And I think this is it. Do you have any questions? Let's do this page. Last night, a guy cut in line and bought the last 2 tickets for the movie I wanted to see. All right, this is an example answer. I would have been annoyed. I wouldn't have yelled at him though. Now, what is your answer?
I could have sulk with his storm.
Again, one more time.
I could have sulk the person because he didn't respect his term.
Salt, yeah. Ah, there you go. Very nice, Coral. Thank you. Somebody else?
I would have gone
No.
to an. So what do I need to use?
The same.
I said I like but not saying I, saying him.
No.
He or because I say I would have gone.
Yeah, I would have gone. Continue.
To another cinema.
Cinema. Very good. Excellent answer. Somebody else? Romina or Manuel or Denia? It's okay. Let's go for number 2. Yesterday, my aunt gave me $100 for my birthday.
I could have saved it.
Nice. Thank you, Coral. Somebody else?
I would have bought me anything, something.
Okay, very good. Manuel, Denia? Maria?
She could have given me more.
Yes, she could have.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Somebody else? No? All right. Next. My best friend told me a really funny joke in the middle of science class.
You shouldn't laugh in the middle of the class.
Very good. You shouldn't have laughed. Perfect. Somebody else?
Yes, teacher. I shouldn't have made noisy in the class.
I shouldn't have made I or you?
You shouldn't have made noise in the class.
I would have talked to her.
Okay. Next, last week I failed my math exam.
You should study more.
You should?
Study
No.
more.
You should? It's incorrect.
You
should have.
I should have studied.
Yes, you should have studied more. Perfect. Number 5. My little brother spilled a can of soda on my English homework.
He should have bought me a a can of soda? No?
Yes, but the problem is spilled soda on the homework. That's the problem, not the can.
Okay.
I think that I shouldn't have left my homework in any place.
Very good, very nice, very good. Somebody else?
I couldn't have been patient with him.
Yeah, you couldn't have,
You shouldn't have yelled
yelled,
yelled
yelled at him. At
yell at
him.
him. Yell at him.
Very nice. Thank you, guys. Okay, we're finished with this. Do you have any questions?
No,
No.
teacher.
Okay, easy. Easy.
So.
So. Okay, let's continue with the next part. Yes, I have it. I hope you like this next class. There, what do you see in the screen?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Manuel, can you read the title, please?
The rise to fame.
The rise to fame. What are we talking about? We're talking about going up in fame. Really very famous.
Yeah.
That's a movie.
The rise
I had a question.
to fame. Yes, honey.
Is title or title? Title or title?
Title.
Title?
Yes.
Okay.
That says title.
Title.
The title. Yes. Yeah, the headline of a text, a book, a paragraph, an essay. Yes, the title.
Title.
And if
There.
you want to say movie, is it the name of the movie or title of the movie?
It's okay, Bo?
Okay.
Yes, the title will be the title of the script. If you say, what's the title of the movie? You talk about the script, the book. In the movie, the film on the cinema is the name of the movie.
Okay.
Yes, because it's not text. The movie is a visual art. And the book is a written art. Right?
Okay.
Okay, next, the rise to fame. Are there any questions with this? Okay, what do you see on the screen?
More celebrities.
Famous actors and actresses.
Famous actors, yes. Do you consider one of these to be a good celebrity?
Yeah,
A good famous?
Johnny.
Yes.
I love him.
Who is the most famous celebrity?
Gizmo.
Who?
Maybe this boy, the one that
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. Yeah. I think he's the most famous.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, now, did he become famous instantaneously? Or did he take a long road to the fame?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
What do you know about famous celebrities?
For example, about Charlie, the guy from 2.5 Men, he got SIDA.
He got AIDS.
How do you say?
AIDS.
AIDS. Okay.
AIDS. Yes.
Okay,
But
he got that.
fortunately, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how they became famous.
Okay.
Yes. How did your favorite celebrity become famous? Do you know? Instantaneously, or it took a long time? The rise to fame.
Not
Was it
exactly, teacher.
fast or slow?
Maybe it took a long time.
A long time. Okay. For example, what about this guy? Who's this kid or guy?
Spider-Man. I don't know what's his name.
His name
Yes.
is Toby, but I don't remember the last name.
Maguire.
Okay, Toby Maguire.
How did he become famous? Slowly or fast?
Very fast, I think so.
Very fast. What about that guy?
Leonardo.
Yes, it's the same. With
What about
Italia.
him?
Maybe he in a quickly way.
Maybe. All right. Do you know who Russell Watson is?
No?
No.
You don't know who he is? All right. We're going to watch a video about him. Can you please turn off your microphone?
When I am down and know my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be, and I am still and wait here in the silence
Can you see the video?
until you come
I can't.
and sit a while
No, you
with
can't.
me. You
No, I
raise
can.
me.
I listen to the song, but I can't see the video.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Have you heard that song before?
Yeah.
No, I
Yes.
haven't.
You hadn't.
No, I haven't.
It's he. What do you think of him? The singer.
It's a good singer.
Is a good singer.
A good singer.
Yeah. Is he famous here in Mexico?
No.
No, he's
I
not
don't
famous in
think so.
Mexico, but he's very famous in Britain, in England, and many other parts of the world. He's very, very famous. So what do you think of his voice?
It's beautiful.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
How can you imagine he became famous?
Maybe
Like that
he
or slowly?
Little by little, slowly.
Little by little.
Yep.
Yes? All right, now the rise to fame. Read the newspaper article about Russell Watson. Go ahead, read about his rise to fame.
teacher, I can't hear you very well because I don't know who, but someone has the like the television. I don't know, but I listen to songs. Sorry, I
Yes,
don't know if I'm
somebody.
the only one.
No, it's okay.
Can you hear me better, Maria?
Yeah, it's better. Thank you.
It's better. Awesome. Okay. Now go ahead and read the article about his rise to fame.
Okay.
Ready, guys?
Okay.
Yes, perfect. So please, Mr. Manuel, can
Yes.
you do me a favor and read the first paragraph?
Okay. Russell Watson rise to fame was remarkable and unexpected. The English-born tenor had no formal music training, was an average student and quit school at 16 to work in a factory. To make extra money, he sang in parts in his spare time.
Thank you. That's it. All right. So did he finish high school?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No,
No.
he didn't.
Did he go into a musical school?
No,
No, no musical
he
school.
didn't have music training before.
Was he rich?
No,
No. So what did he do?
he had to work
He had to work.
to make
Yes.
extra
Just
money.
At a factory.
talented
Romina?
person.
Romina, can you read the next one, please?
Several years later, he sang in a radio talent contest and won, and his life took an amazing turn. He quit his job, got a manager, and
Started?
sing, started started singing in clubs full time. One
There
night,
you go. It's okay. Thank you. Let's see. So how did he become famous?
He sang in a radio talent contest and he
Yeah.
won.
He became famous because he won a radio talent contest, right? So he won the contest. Did he continue working as usual? Or did he make drastic
No,
changes in life?
no, he quit his job.
He quit his job, right? Did he go to work as a musician, as a singer alone? Did he work solo?
No,
No,
he went in clubs.
He got a manager. Okay. Now, Denia, can you please continue reading from here? From here on?
One night he ended a set of songs with an area.
Yeah, yeah.
What's that?
Aria, continue.
From an opera. Got a
From an
standing
opera.
ovation. Realized I couldn't
He,
see.
he,
Realized he was onto something.
thank you. That's it right there. Okay, so what happened? What was different that night?
I don't know the word area. Sorry.
Continue. Area
From an opera.
from an opera. What is that?
Area for an opera.
He
No.
ended a set
It
of
was
pop
an opera
songs.
singer.
Nope. He finished, he
He
concluded the
wrote.
night. Nope.
He wrote some.
Nope. No, he ended a set of pop songs, like a potpourri of pop songs. Yes. For example, he sang things from maybe the Beatles, maybe the Rolling Stones. I'm not sure what pop songs
Yeah,
he
pop
sang.
music.
Pop music. And then he finished with an aria from an opera. What's an aria?
I don't know where I don't get it.
He became
No.
no.
I'm talking about he ended the night with an aria from an opera. What was he doing? He was singing, wasn't it? Or was he acting? Or was he dancing?
He was singing.
He was singing. And what is an aria from an opera?
The theater?
Nope. That's well,
A
just
set of songs.
to make the long story short, it's an opera song. Are you familiarized with music from an opera? Very high toned, very difficult. High. Yeah, very difficult music. Yes. And what happened? Did the people like the song or people didn't like the song?
They like a lot.
A lot. He got a standing ovation. What is standing ovation? Everybody stood up and they started bravo.
And clap.
Yes, a standing ovation. All right, continue please, Coral. I think Coral is not here. Maria, can you continue please?
Okay, that's how he became a famous singer. By the age of 28, he had released his first album, The Voice, and had become an international star.
There. So did he become famous slowly or fast?
Very fast.
Very fast, right?
Because he wasn't a singer.
One night, he ended a set of pop songs with an aria. Was he famous?
No, he just wasn't a singer.
Yes, he was only a singer, but he wasn't famous. But because he realized he was onto something, he released his first album and became an international star. So it was fast, right? But because he has talent, don't you think? Don't you agree? He's
very lucky.
I'm very lucky. Okay, yeah. And the manager was lucky too, wasn't he?
Yeah, the manager too.
All right. Now, guys, please ask and answer the questions, please.
Are we going to ask these questions to each other?
Yes, Maria. Ask and answer the questions, please.
Okay, so guys, what do you think about him?
I
think.
think. Okay, sorry.
I sorry. Sorry. No. Continue, Coral, please.
I think that he could. No, I think that he made an effort to get his dreams, and also if he didn't effort, maybe he didn't have the same opportunity.
Is the same singer?
Yeah.
Was it just luck? It was talent. He was
Yeah.
very talented.
I think it. I think the same. It was talent and maybe like patience, like the wish or the wish of following his dreams because he was working. He was working and he was also singing in the bus. I don't know, to have extra money, and he continues singing. He just followed his dreams, I think.
Okay, I think he was, what I think about him, he was very, uh, he, he, he has a gift, and the gift was his voice. And about, was it just luck? I think he has talent, and the opportunity just happened, and he has taken. And if he hadn't done anything of this he did, I guess he couldn't have he couldn't he couldn't have he, he wouldn't have famous a famous singer like that. He wouldn't be famous.
Yes, I think that there are many people who has a talent, but sometimes the public likes that the people or the person be handsome or pretty. This is another factor that you need to have if you are a talent person.
Yes, maybe when you are singer or actor, you need to be pretty and or handsome. And as he is singer, so maybe that helped him because he looks like so like super British person, like very green.
There you go. All right, guys, thank you very much. Now, let's continue. This group of friends are talking about him, about Russell Watson, and how he became famous. You see the newspaper they're reading?
Yeah.
They're reading this article. This article right here, The Rise to Fame, with his picture and what you guys read. That's what they're reading. So we're going to listen to their conversation. All you have to do is listen and tell me who you agree with and who you don't agree with, and that's it. Is that clear enough?
Yes.
Listen to the students talk about Russell Watson's career. Which comments do you agree with? Dennis.
It's a good thing he entered that contest. If he hadn't won, he might not have had the confidence to become a singer.
Brian.
And who knows what would have happened if he'd stayed in school? Maybe he would have done something entirely different.
Stephanie.
Well, I think he would have found a way to be a singer. In fact, if he had continued his education, he could have had formal training and gotten an earlier start as a singer.
Anne.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, it was pretty brave of him to quit his job. If he hadn't quit and gotten a manager, he might not have had a singing career at all.
Kathleen.
What amazes me is that he had enough nerve to sing something from an opera in a club. If he had only sung pop songs, he wouldn't have realized how much people loved his opera voice.
All right, guys. Who do you agree with? Dennis, Brian, Stephanie, Anne, or Kathleen?
I agree with Dennis and Kathleen.
Actually, I think that I am.
Yeah.
He's
Why?
a-
Why? What do they say?
Catherine, maybe it say that many people likes opera voice.
Okay, so people like opera voice. Perfect. And Dennis, did you say Dennis or Brian?
I said Dennis.
Dennis, what did he
Dennis
say?
Dennis said if he hadn't confidence, he wouldn't do it. Well, he has confidence and talent.
Uh-huh. So if he didn't have the confidence and talent, he wouldn't have done it, right?
Okay, something like that.
Yes, something like that. Okay. Who else? Romina, Denia, Maria. Who do you agree with and why?
I don't know if I listened correctly, but Brian said something like if he hadn't sung in that contest, his life would be so different or something like that. So I agree with that because I think that his life changed in the moment that he became famous.
Mhm. Romina, Denia.
Anne and Kathleen, because Anne said that it's good that he has a manager. He sang in clubs.
Uh-huh,
He
yeah.
hadn't, he wouldn't have thinking background at all.
All right, Romina.
Good idea.
You couldn't hear the audio? Okay,
Yes.
guys, would you like to listen again or would you like to see the results, the actual conversation?
Listen again, please.
Listen again? All right, let's check it out.
Listen to the students talk about Russell Watson's career. Which comments do you agree with? Dennis.
It's a good thing he entered that contest. If he hadn't won, he might not have had the confidence to become a singer.
Brian.
And who knows what would have happened if he'd stayed in school? Maybe he would have done something entirely different.
Stephanie.
Well, I think he would have found a way to be a singer. In fact, if he had continued his education, he could have had formal training and gotten an earlier start as a singer.
Anne.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, it was pretty brave of him to quit his job. If he hadn't quit and gotten a manager, he might not have had a singing career at all.
Kathleen.
What amazes me is that he had enough nerve to sing something from an opera in a club. If he had only sung pop songs, he wouldn't have realized how much people loved his opera voice.
Okay, Romina? Romina? Yes, is that better?
Yes. Yes.
So, who do you agree with?
I agree with Stephanie.
I agree.
I agree with
Uh-huh.
Stephanie.
With Stephanie, okay. Yeah, why?
Said that he didn't he didn't go to school And he didn't have a formal music training.
Okay, so let's read what they say and tell me if it's okay or you agree with somebody else as well.
Listen to the students talk about Russell Watson's career. Which comments do you agree with? Dennis.
It's a good thing he entered that contest. If he hadn't won, he might not have had the confidence to become a singer.
Brian.
And who knows what would have happened if he'd stayed in school? Maybe he would have done something entirely different.
Stephanie.
Well, I think he would have found a way to be a singer. In fact, if he had continued his education, he could have had formal training and gotten an earlier start as a singer.
Anne.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, it was pretty brave of him to quit his job. If he hadn't quit and gotten a manager, he might not have had a singing career at all.
Kathleen.
What amazes me is that he had enough nerve to sing something from an opera in a club. If he had only sung pop songs, he wouldn't have realized how much people loved his opera voice.
All right, guys, tell me, who do you agree with? Only the person you mentioned, or you agree with somebody else?
I think Stephanie. I think that this boy would search for his opportunity as a singer and maybe study the special career about this, but I don't think that he would be as famous as he is because of the contest. Maybe his future would be different. Well, his career.
So who do you agree with? You said Stephanie, right? You agree with Stephanie?
Yeah, just because she says that he would search for his dream.
Okay. Only with Stephanie. Is that correct? Okay. Okay, it's okay. It's good. What about the rest of you guys? Romina, Coral, Manuel, Denia. Who do you agree with?
I already said on Anne and Kathleen.
Kathleen and who?
And
Brian.
Anne.
Anne.
Or Annie, I don't know how to say.
Anne, yes. It's just that I couldn't hear you. Okay, Anne, thank you very much. Is that it, guys?
Yes.
Somebody said Dennis. Who said Dennis?
I said Dennis.
Dennis, perfect. Somebody said Brian. Who said Brian? Nobody. It's okay, guys. It's good. Now, what we're going to do is complete the sentences and then compare with the classmate. Go ahead in your notebooks, complete the sentences, and then compare with your classmates. What are your answers? Okay. What do you have? What do you guys have? Number one.
If Russell Watson had stayed in school, maybe he could have had a very different career.
He would have had. Okay. Number two.
If he wouldn't have won that talent
If
contest.
he wouldn't.
I have hadn't.
Wouldn't. Together with if.
No, sorry.
No.
If he didn't.
If he didn't. What do you have, Maria?
Hadn't.
Hadn't. If he hadn't won that talent contest, why hadn't, Maria?
Because we are talking about well, because there is the if is the condition, and that's why I couldn't put, oh well, I couldn't write like would or could have. And when we talk about past situations like regrets or different alternatives, we use had or with or
What
would.
condition?
Sorry.
What conditional is this?
I don't remember if it is the third
The second condition.
or the second.
The
It's because
second?
I always confuse.
Didn't we already check the second conditional?
I think this is the third. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay. Do you guys remember the first, second, and third conditional? Okay, we checked the
I
second
remember.
conditional.
I said
First is present and what?
What is the second conditional?
I think it's simple past and would. I think.
Yes. Imaginary situation.
In the when?
In simple past.
And the structure is all right. So what do you think? No, you don't remember? Second conditional.
Imagining situations in the past.
In the past?
I don't remember very well.
Nope. We already saw this. We saw these second conditionals, like in the third, fourth class. Do you have your notes?
Yeah.
Check your notes.
Check them. Okay, it's like I don't know if it is correct, like on real and well, it's the same that imagining. In the present.
In the present. And the structure is
Simple past simple.
If simple
plus
past
simple past
plus
would.
Plus would. But would plus what?
Plus verb.
Verb in simple form.
Verb in the verb form.
Simple form. Yes. Now, is this what we're talking about here? Is it what we have?
No, this is
What do we
different.
have? Yeah, it's different. What do we have then?
So we have the third conditional.
The third conditional. What is the third conditional for?
The third conditional, it is like, I don't know if it is correct to say alternative futures
Past
in the
perfect.
past.
This is the past perfect. This is an imaginary situation in the past.
There. Now let's complete this. The third conditional is for situations in the
Past.
past. And the structure is
Past perfect.
If plus would have.
But nope.
No,
Past
it's not.
perfect
Ah, yeah, past perfect. Sorry.
equals would
have and past participle.
Past participle.
Perfect. You want to take your picture? Tell me when you finished.
Done.
All right. So, talking hypothetically about the past. You can use sentences with if to talk hypothetically about the past. Use the past perfect form in the if clause and the past modal in the main clause. I'm sorry. If plus past perfect. If Watson had stayed in school, maybe he would have done something entirely different. Do you agree or you don't agree?
Yeah, well.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
There. So you have if Watson had stayed as perfect, maybe he would have done something different. So who doesn't agree?
I'm like half and half.
Half and half, really? Okay.
Yeah.
There. Next one. If he hadn't won that talent contest, maybe, I'm sorry, he might not have had the confidence to become a singer. So if he hadn't won past perfect, the talent contest, maybe he might not have had the confidence to become a singer. Do you agree or you don't agree with it?
I agree.
I agree because when I commit a mistake or when something when I do something wrong, I'm very sad. I'm like, oh my god.
Yes.
maybe.
So the next example, if he had continued his education past perfect, then he could have gotten formal music training. Do you agree with that one?
Yes.
Hypothetical questions. Now we have information question. What would have happened if he had stayed in school? Guys, what would have happened if he had stayed in school?
If he had stayed in school, he would.
Nope.
A different career.
Past perfect, mister. Past perfect. If he had stayed in school.
He might had
he might have. Look at the difference. The if clause is past perfect. If he had stayed in school, the result
he could have gotten a career, a different career.
He could have gone a different career. Yes, Coral. Yes, Manuel.
Okay, he might have sun and the public transportation.
Yes. Like in Mexico, right?
Okay.
Absolutely correct. Now, what happened? Who left? I don't know, nobody left. Everybody's here. Now, another question. Would he have become a singer?
Maybe yes, but not as famous as he is.
Maybe he would have, but not as famous, right?
Yes.
Very nice, guys. So
Maybe it could have been very difficult for him to
yes,
be famous.
excellent, Coral. It could have been very difficult. That's right. That was a great
Page
answer.
99.
So we have the third conditional, if plus past perfect plus perfect conditional. Yes, past perfect is simple, right? Subject, auxiliary had, and verb in participle. Perfect conditional is would, wouldn't have, could, couldn't have, should, shouldn't have. If I had got, this is incorrect. If I had gotten a medal, I would have been happy. If I had met Susan last week, I would have given her whatever. Okay, homework. I'm gonna send you some videos and some worksheets that you can do. Okay? I'm gonna send you, I think I sent you some about the second conditional. I'm gonna send them again about the second conditional and now about the third conditional so you guys can keep practicing. Okay. All right. Do you remember why, Dania? Okay. Do you guys have any questions?
No, teacher.
No? How was the class?
Good.
It was very nice.
It was good. It was good. I think we did great. Manuel, what do you think of the class, mister?
It was about the structure. It was difficult to me because I was off like one class. And that's why. But
Yes. And
it was interesting.
Conditionals are always a nightmare, I think, for me.
Well, we need to keep practicing a little more, okay? Okay, guys, thank you very much. I will send you the homework in a couple of minutes. For now, have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
See you
Thank
tomorrow.
you, teacher. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Coral. Bye, Romina, Denia,
Bye.
Manuel. Bye, guys.
Bye.